Are you looking for the best streaming devices? In this video, we will look at some of the 4 best streaming devices on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Google TV Streamer 4K. The Google TV Streamer 4K is a full-featured media streamer that supports 4K HDR streaming with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. It excels at several key tasks when compared with devices from Amazon, Apple, and Roku. It's easier to organize your homepage, find what you want to watch, and jump back into recently watched TV shows and movies. And for those who need it, the TV Streamer 4K brings a similar ease of use to managing your smart home devices via Google Home or Matter. The TV Streamer 4K costs twice as much as Google's former streamer, the now discontinued Chromecast with Google TV. But it's faster and more powerful, thanks to a higher pedigree processor, almost 10 times as much internal storage, and a wider selection of ports. It abandons the previous model's stick/dongle form factor in favor of a tabletop-friendly shape a la the Apple TV 4K or Roku Ultra. During testing, we found that the TV Streamer 4K rivaled or outright bested those 2 devices in terms of speed and responsiveness. The Bluetooth remote control's voice search works splendidly as well, though it doesn't have a hands-free option like some of the competition. The sleek, angled body of the streamer itself is easy to tuck away, but it's fetching enough to live out in the open on your TV stand, too. We wish Google included an HDMI cable for what you're paying, but we think the device's commendable speed, convenient USB-C power, and gigabit-capable Ethernet justify its price. Number 2. Roku Streaming Stick 4K. If you're okay with a more simplistic, app-centric interface, the Roku Streaming Stick 4K has an extensive selection of streaming services and supports all the major 4K HDR video standards. This small HDMI stick conveniently plugs directly into your TV's HDMI input and can draw power from your TV's USB port. The RF-based remote can work through walls and cabinets, has dedicated power and volume controls for your TV, and includes a microphone for voice search. Thanks to its inclusion of AirPlay 2 support, you can easily stream from iOS devices. Roku's interface is clean, uncluttered, and customizable, but it feels dated and doesn't integrate all your preferred content into one menu the way our preferred Google TV interface does. To make the most of the Roku experience, you really need the Roku mobile app. Number 3. Google TV Streamer 4K. The Google TV Streamer 4K takes everything we loved about the now discontinued Chromecast with Google TV, our former top pick, and repackages it into a fetching tabletop box. This 4K HDR-capable streamer is faster and more powerful than any of Google's previous media streaming devices, while still offering the intuitive interface and organizational advantages that make Google TV our favorite streaming interface. Google TV provides a more inclusive approach to content. Many media streaming devices have a content agenda. Amazon's Fire TV devices give you access to all the apps, but they'd prefer if you were a Prime subscriber watching Prime Video exclusives. Likewise, the Apple TV 4K gives you access to all the apps but is still tailored first and foremost for iTunes, Apple Music, and Apple TV Plus content. Google and, to some extent, Roku buck this trend simply because they aren't major content producers, so they're a bit more agnostic in their search results and recommendations. When you search for a TV show or movie, Google TV tends to do a better job showing all of the places it's available to rent or buy, yes, including the Google Play Store, without pushing a proprietary storefront. It puts the content you've been watching right on the home screen for faster access. Open up a Roku interface, and you'll see apps for Disney+, Hulu, Max, Netflix, or Prime Video, but nothing about what you were watching in them. Google TV's homepage, on the other hand, will show you a half-finished YouTube video, the next episode of what you were watching on Netflix, and a movie you forgot you started on Max. It's extremely convenient compared with almost everything else out there. Even though you should maybe know that Stranger Things is on Netflix and Severance is on Apple TV+, it's great not to have to worry about remembering what you've been watching or where you've been watching it. Number 4. Roku Streaming Stick 4K. If you prefer a more app-centric interface, the Roku Streaming Stick 4K is a great alternative that presents a wide selection of streaming services in a simple, uncluttered way. This HDMI stick plugs directly into an HDMI input and can draw power from a compatible USB port, so you can easily add it to a variety of TVs and other home entertainment systems. Like our top pick, this Roku stick supports 4K HDR video in the HDR10, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, and HLG formats. It can't decode Dolby Atmos audio, but it can pass that audio through to a soundbar or AV receiver from services, like Netflix and Disney+, that support Dolby Atmos. Roku's home screen is clean and easy to customize. The home screen consists of a grid of individual streaming apps. You can customize the menu to add and remove apps, as well as place your most used apps at the top. It's a simple, clean layout that's easy to understand and navigate. But Roku's interface is not as helpful at finding and organizing content as Google TV's interface is, and it feels more compartmentalized. You can't easily see all your recently watched movies and shows across platforms, so you have to launch individual apps to find them. Menus for live TV and what to watch highlight specific programming, but the selections there are more curated and less influenced by your own app usage and viewing preferences. Likewise, the search function on Roku does a good job of finding shows across different services and apps, but it lacks the rich context and related content information that Google TV offers.